So today we are building up a snail farm, and I've already actually started by taming up this one right here. Well, it's getting tamed right now. It's gonna take a little bit because it's a freaking 140. I was honestly not trying to go for something that high level, but I'm not gonna ignore a 140 when I find one. So we're actually looking for levels around 100-ish, and I want decent level snails for that food stat because I know for a fact that I will let these things starve if I do not have at least a good food stat to keep them going for a little while. Now, in case you're not familiar with the Achatina in ARK, this is a really amazing creature. It actually produces basically cementing paste. It's just called Achatina paste. It works the exact same way. It can also produce organic polymer, though not at a super efficient rate or anything like that. So yeah, this is a really amazing creature, and I want a little farm with probably maybe like 10 of them, I would say, because then every single time I go to look at them, I'll be able to open it up. There'll be like 100 Achatina paste in each of them if I wait enough time between. And then yeah, it's a decent farm to get going at the base, because cementing paste is you know, it's one thing that you're gonna need a lot of, especially getting into the industrial tier, making weapons and stuff. So yeah, I feel like just having a good amount of that supply constantly coming in, and then obviously I can craft some too. Wow, I really needed to clear my throat there. Yeah, so anyway, we're making a farm for these guys here today. We're gonna tame another one, and then we can breed them together because they don't actually have genders. And then we can make a couple babies, and maybe I'll keep the parents just in case, because you know I'm probably gonna let them starve or something at some point. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe remind me occasionally to feed them if I haven't been doing that. And if you don't see snails, then I guess we can all just assume that they are dead. Anyway, so yeah, we're just taming up this guy right here, and then I'll go on the prowl for some more. Well, just one more at least. I actually found this guy right around here, which is kind of like a perfect spot to find them. It's pretty much like that little bit of extra land beside the redwoods and the swamp right here. And I found him, actually, I found him over this side. There was like a level 75 around here, which I might go back for because I could keep breeding until I actually do get some decent stats, because if this guy right here's got some good stats, we're eventually going to get one that has this food on the other one as well, with the other stats. So anyway, that's all for later. For the moment, we do need to get this thing all tamed up, and you will be needing some narcotic here because you guys drain fairly quick, not crazy quick. I guess they don't have that much torpor. So anyway, guys, go ahead, do me a favor, hit the like button if you find yourself enjoying this one. I will say right now, we actually still have the Christmas mod active, not by choice. I think there's some sort of thing that we have to put into the I&I in the game to be able to keep our skins and stuff, because I guess wildcard messed up. So whatever that is, I'll get that all sorted and we'll remove the Christmas mod. But for the moment, we probably still have some crazy colors going around this map. So yeah, we'll see. If we manage to actually get a green snail, it'd be pretty cool, but it's probably also a Christmas one as well. All right, well, this thing's got one more bite, and then it's going to be fully tamed, and yeah. One thing that you actually don't want to do with the snails, by the way, is you don't want to starve them out a huge amount, because the timer that appears on the veggie cakes can actually kind of hinder you a little bit, because it's going to think it doesn't have food in its inventory for 30 seconds between feeds. So you don't really want to starve them out, but there we go. We got you all tamed up. Nice. Probably just going to pop you straight away. Can I put the Syntac face skin on it? Is this the one? I think that is. Okay, hang on. Let me see if I can put that on the snail. I don't know if this is going to work. Probably not. Oh, no way. Hang on a second. Look, it's me. I'm a snail. Oh my God, that's so stupid. That is amazing. Oh, the animated eyes on the mask are really good as well. Is it actually happening? Are they animated? Oh, they are animated. I just looked around there. I think it follows the camera. It's very hard to understand. I think it kind of does, but it looks weird sometimes. Anyway, yeah, there we go. We got a freaking Syntac snail. That's so stupid. All right, anyway, let's go ahead and put you away real quick. And we need to go find another one. Did you? I think, yeah, no, it did lose levels, actually. It lost one level, probably 0.1 points or whatever like that. Yeah, we gotta go find another decent level snail. I'm actually gonna check over here, because usually over here was, I guess, kind of okay for them. I'm thinking, oh yeah, no, it's way over in this direction. I've completely misjudged where my own taming pen is. I don't know why. I always think it's like further over in the redwoods, but it's really not. It's actually like kind of central almost, right beside the mountain. So yeah, right over here, kind of close to Evo's base, like directly ahead of us there where we meet the water. That is where I want to go, because I do remember that being a pretty okay spot to find some snails in the past, but we'll see. All right, the unfortunate part is this place now is very heavily planted. There's a lot of trees here. There wasn't a huge amount of trees here with Survival Evolved. Like, this area was like completely bare. There was like the occasional tree maybe, but that's about it. So I can't really see any snails there. I might just fly to the other side of the redwoods where we were earlier, where I got that other snail, so we might have better luck over in that side. Look at that green Paraceratherium. Crazy looking. Ooh, hello. Yep, I'll take that one. I will definitely take that one. I can grab it while it's shelled up as well, which is amazing. The only issue is that it is unfortunately shelled up, so we will have to probably wait for it to pop its head out. I'll just bring it. Oh, I can't bring it back to the base now, can I? Yeah, no, not really. I don't want to fly back to the taming pen with this thing and have to sit with it for ages. Maybe I'll just fly up to the top of the volcano or something. I don't know. I really need to get a taming pen beside my base. It's kind of silly that I removed that one, but it was also kind of in the way. Oh, I just noticed it just came out of its shell, so that's perfect. Now all we need to do is actually knock this thing out. I might just drop it on the top of my roof and then just knock it out up there, because it's only going to take like 2 darts like the last one did. So yeah, that's kind of perfect. All right, let me get back to my base, which is slightly over in this direction. I am snail trailing in the sky. Do you guys see that back there? That is very odd looking. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. Okay, great. Anyway, let's fly over here. We're very, very close to the base. I do actually want to mention, you may have noticed that there's been a little bit of a lack of videos recently on the channel, and yeah, you know, I just kind of decided to take a little bit of a break. I was getting a bit tired, a bit worn out, and I just decided to recharge just a little bit and come back with like a fresh mindset. And one thing that I think that I might try and stop doing is the crazy daily videos all the time. I think what I want to try and do going forward is when it's done videos, because I don't want to be rushing to try and get things done and having to sacrifice, you know, quality and everything else, and if I have something to do on a specific day, having to like rush that or the video or whatever. So yeah, I think he's like Tony Hawk or something. Oh my god, he's like fully like grinding down the rail there. That was crazy. That was so weird. Okay, hang on, let me get back up here then. I gotta drop him, maybe not on top of the rail, because he just completely slid down. Okay, are we good? Yeah, I think we're good. Nice. So yeah, I don't know, a couple changes might be coming to the channel. We might start playing a couple other things as well, because there's a lot of good games I'm excited for coming out this year. And obviously we've been playing Pal World recently. We played a little bit of Avatar at the very end of last year, which I'm sorry there hasn't been any more. In all honesty, the game's cool and all, but like I have probably about 8 or 9 hours of footage that just didn't really make it to be a video, because it just wasn't it didn't really feel video worthy, if you understand, because it was all just kind of like random little things and nothing substantial, I guess. So yeah, maybe I'll try and put out some more of that. I actually haven't played in a little bit, to be honest, after recording about 8 or 9 hours of random things happening. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know. That might be the mindset going forward, and yeah, hopefully everybody's okay with that. But I guess we'll see. Anyway, so yeah, let's get this thing all tamed up. I just gotta babysit it for a little while. Just watch that torpor, and maybe I'll let it drain down a bunch and then feed it a couple narcotic to keep it going. That would probably be a little bit smarter, I would say. Yeah, we'll just do that. You know, actually, on the topic of there being potentially less content on this channel going forward, we also have the side channel, the Sausage Party, my group channel with the boys, and we've been steadily uploading a video every single Friday, sometimes also on a Sunday. So yeah, check that out if you guys are interested. I will be completely honest, and I've said it before and I'll say it again, the videos over there are better than these videos. They're so much more funny. Like, I can actually watch those videos back. I can't watch these videos back at all. So yeah, I don't know. Go check it out, honestly. You will not regret it. I promise you, you will laugh. And if you don't, you'll get your money back somehow. I'll give you a cookie, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, so go ahead and check it out. There's always a link down below. We've been playing like a lot of different like horror games and stuff, so there's that, and then obviously like party games, and we've been playing like Green Hell, and I love the Green Hell series that we've been making. I think that's kind of the way I want to do a lot of content going forward. Do that with the boys over there, because the videos just come together beautifully, and I just really enjoy it. Anyway, that's enough of that for the moment. We got a little snail to tame up here, and that is a really creepy looking mouth. Oh, one more thing, actually. I did forget to mention this. One thing that I've unfortunately had to do quite a lot recently, because I just felt like they weren't up to quality, is scrap a couple videos. I pretty much scrapped the reindeer video, because it's kind of pointless to even put it out, especially at this stage. And then there's been a couple other like minor little like things that I've done that could have potentially made it into a video. Oh, I thought you were a wild one there for a second. Holy crap. But yeah, so you may notice that, hey, I have an extra Procoptodon, or hey, I have this or that or whatever. So I don't know. Just assume that it's scrapped content, because yeah, I probably scrap like at least enough content to probably make it around 3 or 4 different videos, I guess, if I put it all together. Yeah. I don't know. Quality is just, it's something that I really want to keep up. So yeah, anyway. Oh, hey, there we go. Nice. We got that snail all tamed up. And let me go ahead and put you into a ball as well. So yeah, now we need to actually hang on. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm actually going to breed them immediately. Yeah, that would make the most sense. Just have all the snails ready and maybe build up the thingy as we're waiting. Let me see. So let me hop down at the front here. So I think I might actually want to build it right here, which initially was going to be the kibble farm. Yeah, I might make this one the snail farm and then maybe put kibble over here and then greenhouse there or something. So yeah, nice. Let me actually breed them up top just so they're safe, and yeah, we'll just do it right in here. I gotta say, I love the addition of the cryopods just because now I don't have creatures absolutely everywhere. My base feels a lot nicer to be in. I never really worry too much about frames, but I'm sure that there's a bit of a bump from the fact that there's not 16 billion creatures in here anymore, so that's awesome. Anyway, let's go ahead and get you guys mating. Boom, and we should have a baby, and they're actually both going to be pregnant as well, which is awesome. There we go, nice. So every few minutes we're gonna have 2 more babies to check, so that's amazing. Just like Maywings, they don't have gender, so that's just how they work. Anyway, so for the build, I do probably need to build up, or I guess craft up a couple things, but that's where I want to do it. And I think I have an idea of kind of like building a little thing coming out on 3 sides of it. Here, let me actually grab some stuff and I'll just kind of explain as we do it. Just gonna drop a bunch of my random ass weapons here because they are gonna weigh me down by a ton, and the parachutes. Bunch of ammo. Nice. Okay, now I can actually move freely. We still also have raptor claws available now, but I won't be farming that too much. In fact, I probably should have been farming the actual raptor claws gift things that it can give you by being good and naughty and whatnot, because I heard that all that stuff is actually quite good. I just kind of just didn't really want to, I guess. Anyway, let me try and get up here. We're gonna probably have to place a ceiling there just so I can actually hop onto it. Maybe one here too. Hey, there we go. Nice. Okay, so what I want to do is, keeping in mind that right here could probably be the center. Let's see. So yeah, if that's going to be the center, then I'm going to want to start back here. So essentially what I want to do is I want to build out on every 3rd one. So then it would be over here as well, I believe. Right there, and then it would also be this one over here, right? Oh, I'm randomly placing them over there. That's okay. So yeah, you can see the pattern that I'm going for. So essentially what we have is like 3 walls right here, and then we have these bits that will go up, and I want those bits to kind of like wrap around the building a little bit. So yeah, gonna be kind of hard to explain and envision until we actually get some of it done. So I think what I want to try and do is ignore this Christmas music and try to get some of it done. So I think this is kind of like the rough idea here then. So I can't zoom out anymore. Yeah, no, we're fully out. So right here, these bits are going to slope up on top of the roof that's already going to be here. And I want to slope that roof directly from like right here. So we're going to start sloping in and just kind of creating a normal roof like that, except then we're going to have these bits like wrapping up on top of it. And I might keep those as stone and then have the rest as wood. I think that could look kind of cool. All right, we definitely should have some at least, right? It's only been a few minutes. Okay, yeah, there we go. Let me pick you up and chuck you over there, and you as well. Nice. 204 and 204, I think. So they might actually have the same stats. It is possible. I'm getting a couple pieces of paste already. Nice. Okay, let's see. Yeah, food on this one is a lot higher than the other one, actually. Oh, no, these two are the exact same. Okay, wait, are they the exact same? Let's see, 319, 1,000. Okay, yeah, let me see. So yeah, they have the exact same stats. Okay, that's perfect. I might actually just use these two, and yeah, we'll just, maybe I'll breed these few again just a couple more times. We might get more 204s, but 204 is going to be the target level because that means that it has these exact stats. Cool. All right, all good. Let me see. So We're probably gonna have to feed them, actually. Yeah, they do take veggie cakes as well, I believe. Yeah, I think it literally is just veggie cakes. They don't take anything else, right? Oh, that sucks. That's so expensive. Oh, man. All right, I'm gonna chuck one cake into each of them. Are they gonna eat those? They might wait a little bit, but they should eat them eventually. All right, cool. So you guys are gonna mate up in a little bit. We're gonna have to wait for the full 5 minutes because both of them have to be without the timers. And then, yeah, we should be able to get another few babies out of them. In the meantime, I'm going to probably just work on this. I want to maybe build up the roof, and then you guys should understand a little bit more of what I'm kind of talking about. I'm not super great at explaining things sometimes when I'm doing them, so yeah, we'll see. Let me grab some stuff anyway. Keep getting stuck in the stupid Anki. Let me put you over here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put you away in a crop pod. Yeah, I did like a big metal run recently, so I've just had him there just for some reason. I guess I never put him away. What's in here? Oh yeah, bunch of berries. Okay, so this is pretty much what I was trying to explain earlier. I'm not sure if I did a really good job at that or not, but yeah, here we go. We have a rough kind of shell of what I'm looking to do. Initially, I did want to do these beams as stone and have the rest maybe as wood, but I thought, you know what? Let's keep the inner part as stone and then the outer part as wood. I don't know. I just feel like that might look a little bit better. So right now what we're doing is we're just filling in all these other bits, and then I'll probably do one side of like the roof that will connect to these beams. Let me see. Hang on, there we go. That was very awkward to do this stuff. I cannot wait to have a tech suit. That's gonna make this so much easier. So right here, then we're gonna be putting one... Can I get it? I'm trying to think of like the best way to do this. I could probably just build one of these sides and then kind of just build all the rest and then connect in this roof. The way that we're actually going to do that is exactly like this. So we're going to go ahead and take some of these guys and then flip them. Oh wait, hang on. Flip them upside down, have them like that, and then just kind of like go forward with a bunch of these kind of just like leading up this slope. It will intersect with what we have going on here slightly, but not kind of. I don't know. I guess it doesn't stick through at all in some places. I think it does there. It's kind of hard to tell. I don't really know. We're going to have to just go down below and have a little look in a minute here. Oh, crap. Yeah, we're going to have that slope in now. How am I going to do that? Because this piece also needs to be not there. Needs to be coming down from here. Okay, yeah. Like that. And then... Oh, there we go. Okay, that's how we do it. Nice. Okay, yeah, I just had the wrong idea there for a second. So we basically just need to be following this line here. Or that line there, and just pretty much snapping them on from there. So I guess we could probably start with these pieces first and then snap the bottom pieces on instead of trying to go from the bottom to the top. So that's pretty much what we're going to have, and then obviously it's going to meet the stone roof here, and we're going to have the same on the opposite side there, and I don't know, I think it's going to look pretty cool. We'll see. Definitely looks kind of unique. It needs some extra detail because the stone is just very plain, but don't worry, we'll get to that eventually. I just didn't want to do the exact same thing, like reversing it so the beams are on the outside, so maybe we'll add like some stone pillars or something to add some proper detail. But yeah, so from the inside, we're just going to have like a normal stone roof. You won't even see any of this wood stuff, ideally at least. Yeah. And in fact, it might actually be more... Yeah, okay, no, that's actually a little bit nicer to snap it from down here instead. So what we'll do is we'll have all the roof done. These will be closed off. I'll probably just put gates there or something. And then I don't know if I want to have like an inner kind of area. Maybe I'll frame from like there to there with like some railings or something and just kind of separate out the spot where the snails will be, because... Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that would be for the best, just in case I leave the door open and then something can get in, or maybe they can get out, because they will have to be on wandering, I do believe. So, yeah, that's going to be kind of annoying. Anyway, yeah, so I'll just continue with this. I mean, you can kind of get the general gist of what I'm doing here. You know, we're pretty much just going to be filling in the inner part with all those stone pieces, and we've already got the wood pieces in place. So then I guess the last thing to do is to just connect them like what we did with those triangle pieces right there. Okay, so I've got a pretty substantial update to show you guys, and here it is. Here is the building. We're still going with that like original idea of those extra bits on the outside, kind of like going up and wrapping up and around on the roof. Except now I added like this front piece of roof between those pieces and did some like, you know, railing work and stuff like that, and added in some pillars to kind of give it some more structure. And then you know what? I got down to the bottom and I was like, well, I'm gonna need probably something similar down here to kind of tie it all together. So now we also have this like extra trim around the bottom, and that actually goes right down into the water. I did not mean to drop off, but you can see it goes right down into the water like that, kind of matching that top roof. Come here, bro. Come here. Come on. Come to me. And there we go. Nice. So, yeah, pretty much the same kind of idea, except obviously now we have all of that in addition. And I took away a lot of the actual stone walls and stuff like that, just because I felt like it was quite plain. Even adding in some like pillar, I forgot you were following me. Even adding in some like pillars and stuff, I decided to actually then put in some door frames there, and then I put in some double doors, and then on the wooden sides I actually have this like trim of these are the full length ones, 2 of those, and then that one right there is the one that kind of like caps off, if you know what I mean. So these ones go up a full wall, and then the top one goes up most of a wall, and then there's like a little bit of wall on top of that. So yeah, pretty cool. I like the actual, just like the light coming in here. It adds a lot to it. Obviously it's not a crazy amount, and obviously I'm not a major fan of the greenhouse walls from this game. They looked a lot nicer in the old game. Like when you stare through them, you can actually see things, but when you take a step back, like I don't know, I don't like the effect that we get when we're moving, you know? If I stand still, like you can see that perfectly. I mean, like it's a little bit foggy, but I don't know, I just don't really like it. It's very strange, but I guess, I don't know, it's probably more accurate. Either way, though, yeah, this is what we got going on. So now all we need to do is kind of figure out the inside. There's a couple things that I'm gonna need in here. Number one thing is gonna be a vault, and I might end up putting that into like one of these sides or something like that. The vault is gonna be to store all the Achatina paste when we're getting that, because obviously, like, I'm not going to want to run it all the way up all the time. I can easily, like, drop in here, grab some Achatina paste, and then hop in there and get some organic polymer and stuff like that. But, yeah, I want a vault to be able to store it. And then also we're going to need a fridge. And now we don't need a generator because over there in the penguin farm, we actually already have a generator. So that's kind of perfect for us. We don't have to have another one. And I actually have run out of generators being allowed in this area, which is a really silly thing. Hopefully there's a way to disable that, because I really don't like that. Not for what I'm doing here. I mean, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense for PvE just in general, but anyway. So yeah, that's the whole thing. And then obviously we gotta kind of like figure out what we're gonna do to section off this area. I'm thinking maybe just coming in with like some railings, kind of like alternating, trying to like meet from this pillar right here to this pillar right here, and then we'll have that whole area right there for the snails, and they'll be able to just do their thing, because they do have to wander around. So yeah, maybe what I need to do is, I think I might actually have some more railings to be able to do that. What would happen if I did this and then this as the actual railings? I'm curious if the snails can get through here, because I can walk through here. So if they can get through, that's not preferable. And it looks like currently it has gone through. Okay, crap. Oh, I like that though. I really do. Yeah, okay. We're gonna have to figure something else out. Maybe we could just go with like normal railings. Like I really doubt it can get through here, right? I mean, I can't fit through here, but I'm not a snail last time I checked, so I don't know. Let me see. Let me try and like figure out the way that I'm gonna travel here. Where are we here? Is this the middle? I think it is. It's kind of hard to see. It's quite dark in here. There, and then there. Did I do that correctly? I believe that I did. So we have like roughly like half the room for the snails. They don't really need a crazy amount of space or anything like that. We'll add in maybe like a gate or something on one side. Yeah, or I guess I could just jump over it. That could also work. Yeah, I might just do that. Oh, I failed that jump. There we go. We did it. So, yeah, we just got to get all the snails down here now. Now, here's the unfortunate part. Currently, there's no creature in the game that will pick up the Achatina paste. I know that in Survival Evolved, what people did was they actually had gotchas in with their Achatinas in like a small box. You just put a bunch of gotchas, or sorry, one gotcha with a bunch of Achatina in a box, and then you'd be able to just go to the gotcha, and he would have picked up all of that Achatina paste. So that's a really good way of doing it. Obviously the gotcha is not in the game currently, and it will not be on this map as well. So yeah, we don't really have any way of picking up that stuff, which is unfortunate because they actually produce way more of that stuff on the ground than they do in the inventories, I believe at least. From what I know, you know, they produce pretty much like a decent amount of this all the time, and they also don't have to be wandering for it as well. Let me just get them all onto the elevator. Let me just throw you from there. So yeah, that is the unfortunate part. There's no way to pick it up. It would be great if there was a creature that could do that. You know, they've been adding all these extra abilities to all these other creatures in ARK right now, but I don't know, give us a creature that can pick stuff up, man. Like, you know, we got, I don't know, there's like so many things that you could actually do. Like even a monkey, like even like a Mesopithecus would be great. I don't know, we need something that can actually pick up things off the ground. That would be fantastic, but unfortunately we're going to have to settle with not having that currently. You know what, I'm gonna grab all the other snails as well. I'll probably breed these guys a couple more times and keep a couple. What, are you inside of there? How did you even do that? You're amazing. Let me throw you. Oh, let me not throw you. Let me put you there. Yeah, I might breed them up a couple more times, and then yeah, we'll put away like 204s or something like that. We still have you on the tracker. There we go, nice. Yeah, so let me get these guys over here. Okay, I am actually just realizing a little bit of an issue right now. So we will have to have them on wandering to produce the paste, because oh wait, did he just get some, or are they passively just getting it? No, they are not. Okay, so he clearly just immediately produced that paste. Okay, hang on, let me get this one. So yeah, we will have to have them on wandering to produce the paste, but I'm actually gonna need to neuter every single one of these snails, because if I don't, they're just gonna keep breeding. You know, if they're on wandering, that actually also counts as breeding, if you guys didn't know. So yeah, I don't know, that's gonna be kind of annoying. Let me see, ignore group whistles. Wait, which one was I even on? Was it this one here? I think it was this one, right? Yeah, okay, cool. And then we're gonna, wait, are you on passive? Yeah, you are. Okay, we're gonna copy all those settings to every single other snail, and we're just gonna have a snorgy in here, a little snail orgy. Nice. But yeah, you can see they're already producing a little bit of paste here on the ground. Like, there's a good amount of pieces, and with enough snails, you'd honestly have like a decent amount of this after a couple minutes, you know? But yeah, that is unfortunate that we don't have anything that can grab it. Look at that, we've already got 10. What? How do you already have 10? I just put you guys on wandering. What the hell? How does that one have 10 though? That's very confusing. I didn't put any in there, right? I don't think I did. Okay, very strange. Anyway, we're just gonna let the snorgy happen for a little bit. Yeah. we're just gonna let them do their thing. We'll get a couple more snails out of it, and I don't know. Oh, is that one below? Wait, what the hell? How the hell did you get down there already? Are you serious? Wait, what? How did you do that? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, crap. Hang on. I'm gonna have to cryopod this thing. How did you already escape this building? Like, you escaped through the ground of all places. You've already got 3 Achatina paste. I'm very confused. By the way, I will fill in this bottom part at some point, but clearly maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. That's very confusing. How? How did that happen? That is so confusing. I don't understand. Like, there's no holes here, right? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that one followed me under? It could have. But it would have been following me. Although, I did at one point unfollow on things. Yeah, I don't really know. I'll have to watch back the footage and figure out where the hell that one came from. But yeah, that's confusing. You need your settings done again. Boom. Nice. So yeah, we're gonna let them do their thing for the moment. Like I said, they are in fact gestating, so that's cool. Yeah, see you guys in a little bit. Oh God, I really hope they don't all just manage to leave this area. That would be the worst. All right, so I really haven't done a whole lot since the last clip, except for go around and collect up tons and tons of stone, because these stupid little snails would not stop appearing underneath the building. They just phase right through these ceilings somehow, and it's super annoying. So yeah, they're all weighed down. It's a ton of stone. This took me absolutely ages. Even with the slightly increased rates that we have on here, there's a lot of stone in each of these things, and I have 15 of them in total. There's like about 2,000 worth of, or 2,000 stone in each of them. So yeah, let's say the Dodic is on holiday for probably another week now. So yeah, anyway, here they are. I had decided that I wanted to craft up all these like holiday little beanies and put them onto the snails just because it looks absolutely hilarious. I also actually made up one of these pumpkin pie slice hat thingies from the Thanksgiving event. What's it that it's called turkey trout. There we go. I just completely blanked on that there for a second. But yeah, I made that up just before the event actually ended. We also had the turkey one, which you guys had seen, which looks absolutely hilarious on this dude as well. And then I decided to make up the antlers from the Christmas event as well. And yeah, I don't know. The antlers actually are really crazy because they get so big. In fact, all these skins are kind of like stretched as well, which is kind of funny. But yeah, I think it kind of works with the beanie because, you know, people can have fat heads and the beanie stretches. I don't know. I feel like that's a thing. I actually really like this one right here. The HLNA one's pretty cool. Anyway, I can't even move with these snails, which is kind of funny. We also have the Syntac snail, of course, and I think that's pretty much it. There's a Santa hat on this one as well. This is the one that I was wearing, so yeah, I got lots of Santa hats. I probably could have put one onto everybody, but there's lots of these beanies, so I figured we might make use of them. Additionally, I did actually go ahead and just do a couple pillars up on the roof there just to kind of break up the really plain looking roof that we had before. So yeah, it's pretty cool looking. I actually really like it, to be honest. Anyway, so how are the snails doing? Well, I've only recently finished putting all the stone in there, probably, I don't even know, a little while ago. Then I put them all onto wandering at the same time, and I have been leveling their food, by the way. So yeah, they are on wandering right now, and they can produce the paste and, of course, the organic polymer. When they get a certain amount of paste, I think that they can start producing this. It's not super efficient, though, and I think you're probably not going to get a huge amount out of them. They're not great for it, but pretty handy, I guess, if you just want to fix your ghillie occasionally. Anyway, yeah, so they can produce the paste when they are overburdened, but they do need to be on wandering for that. So, yeah, we have a good amount of paste out of each of them here. I mean, like 15 of them. How much is this going to give me? It's going to give me a good amount. They seem to have, like, roughly around the same amount. I guarantee... Okay, maybe they actually do produce it at the exact same rate. I don't know. Okay, that one had 81. That hat is actually really nice as well, to be honest. This one here is super plain looking. I don't really like that one very much. But, yeah, obviously, this farm is going to be super efficient for me. It's just it's a real shame that I actually had to weigh them all down because that was a lot of stone that's just sitting here. But then, on top of that, you know, I kind of like the idea of the creatures moving around and stuff, but currently there is no dino leash in the game, so we can't really restrict them to an area, and as we all know, in the previous ARK, and in this one too, structures load in after creatures, so essentially creatures can phase through structures, because if they're here first, and then the structure appears... You know, it's just, that's the thing. That's how it kind of works. They start moving. They move where a wall is. They move halfway through the wall. Suddenly the structure appears when you load it in, and then the creature's already through it. So, yeah, not super great. Did I grab it from every single one of them? I don't even know. It's going to be kind of hard to keep track. Also, I did remove those railings as well, just because I felt like it was kind of unnecessary if I'm not actually... having them like in a specific area. I guess we will have to be super careful about actually closing the doors, but maybe I can make like a little like a airlock type system. So we'll just put like a gate or something at the very front here. I don't know. We'll see. I think I might have gotten them all. There's a little bit still producing in some of them here, of course, but I feel like I might have gotten them all. It's kind of hard to tell. Did I get the pie one? I guess I did. Cool. Well, regardless, we have a good amount of paste here, and we already had a bunch in here as well. Most of that, I will say, has been picked up off the ground. So you would be surprised how much paste is actually just on the ground. I think that they still kind of make it right now, but I can't, obviously, oh yeah, we're grabbing like a little bit here every so often. Let me try and see. We probably grabbed any that was there. You see, it's kind of hard to actually grab now because obviously... yeah, I'm not grabbing any if there is some there. But, yeah, it's kind of hard to grab because they're not moving away from it. They're just sitting on top of it. So it's probably not going to be something I'm going to focus on unless I can specifically see a good amount of pieces. But for the most part, it's going to be the paste that they are producing inside their inventories. And as you can see, it's relatively good. Currently, there are 15 of them. I cannot tell you if there's going to be 15 as we go forward because... that's a lot of veggie cakes to keep these guys alive, and for the moment, I think I'm just going to be focusing on pumping up their food to try and keep them topped up, and then maybe occasionally, when they're starting to get lower on the food, I'll drop in some more veggie cakes. You can actually put them into the trough, which is super handy, because obviously having them super weighed down like this, if you put the veggie cakes directly into their inventories, then you're going to have an issue, because when they eat them, they can move, because veggie cakes weigh a decent amount, to be honest. I think they weigh like... 6 each or something like that. It's kind of crazy. I do still have the 2 breeders right here, which is great, so we're just gonna hang on to those. I'm gonna put those up into the base. But yeah, I can safely say that this project is done. I will remove that smithy. We've got the vault over here. We've got the fridge, and I don't really think this needs anything else. Unless you guys have some suggestions, please let me know. Wildcard, if you're watching, please add something that can pick up the paste off the ground, and maybe add the dino leash back in, because it's so stupid that we have to wait for extinction to get that, when it's like such a useful thing for the base game. But whatever. All right, well, anyway, guys, if you have enjoyed the video, go ahead, do me a favor, hit the like button. If you like the build, let me know. If you have any suggestions for changes and stuff like that, also let me know. We might make some changes. I feel like maybe it's a bit too pointy, but maybe that's just me. I don't know. You guys might like it. But yeah, anyway, that's going to be it, and I will catch you in the next one when I don't know what we'll be doing, but soon enough, we're definitely going to be building these things up, because I definitely need a greenhouse now after making a ton of cakes. We basically have no crops, and it kind of sucks.